Really windy last night. It's rained most of the night. About 4:55 a.m. and didn't get much sleep because of the wind. The tent was getting battered around all over the place, but it's held up really firm, which is good. It rained pretty much most of the night as well, but everything's dry inside, which is also a plus. I'll probably get up in an hour or so, probably around 6ish, and see what the day brings from there. So day 2 from the Lizard starts from here. Started packing my bag, ready to wind up the evening, the night, and it's taming down again outside. It's nearly 7 o'clock, but I'm just going to sit this out. Forecast is good for the next, from about 7 o'clock onwards, so I'm in no rush today. No point in getting drenched. I think I'll just sit this one out and see how things go. Just packed up my tent, and I've bumped into Monique, and she's just left Hawke's Bay. Can you believe that? I just recognise the accent. And she was saying that she's just camped on the other side of the cliff there last night with some other guys. So there would have been 3 of us, and I was literally just over that hill. So good to see you, Monique. Just stopped on the trail just for a little Scooby snack right next to this little cool building. Looks though it's not used anymore. Had a great view. Whoever lived in there had a really cool view. It's been a bit frustrating this morning. There's been parts where the road has gone in different directions and it's not signposted. So a couple of times I've gone the wrong way and sort of semi-realised, so not gone too far, but just a waste of time. So yeah, it was a bit disappointing. Come a fair distance today. The cove that I passed a couple of hours ago, you sort of see the houses there. Got a nice little flat patch here to negotiate, and then I suspect I'll be able to see a new village when I drop down below. I think that might be, not sure what that town is in the distance. We'll find out soon. Marazion coming into view, not far away at all actually, and you can actually see Penzance just probably, I'm guessing about 10 k's further on, maybe a bit less, maybe 7 or 8, and that's where I'll be staying tonight. So been a bit slow today. Stopped off and had a lovely lunch of avocado, smashed avocado on toast, and yeah, probably do about 22k-ish today. And maybe a little bit easier than yesterday is probably not a bad idea, but really enjoying it. Some just beautiful scenery on the south coast path, and yeah, on we go. And here we are, Marazion. Marazion. I've forgotten the name of that church. Terrible. I shouldn't have done the video, so I've searched it. But then again, there's no internet. Quite a unique little place. Quite a lot of traffic. But just really, really unique. So this is St Michael's Mount. That was the name of the church, and I was going to guess at that before. Just coming round, you can see Penzance quite clearly there. Looks like, I don't know, maybe an hour's walk, just a few k's away. Getting a bit windy, a bit cool, so I'm going to make some headway. I just stopped off for a cup of tea in Marazion, and it's a really ancient sort of village. Quite a cool little place, and quite populated as well. I'm quite surprised how big it was. And anyway, on we go. Bit windy, so I'm not sure how the commentary will come out. A lot of people around here actually. So it's not far from Marazion. There's St Michael's Mount. Through to Penzance. It's probably only 4 or 5 k's. So yeah, only a short distance. And that's where I'm staying tonight. So probably end up doing about 20-22 k's today. So a relatively light day, but I'm happy with that. Bit unlucky. Bit of a shower just as I'm heading into Penzance. Just see if I can get there before it really starts to get wet. I don't want to stop and put the dry stuff on. It's not too bad at the moment. Rain subsided for now, but it's a beautiful little view on the way in, if you ignore the clouds. So that is Penzance. St Michael's Mount there, and Marazion as we approach Penzance. It's been a nice little walk. It's all tarmacked, and to be honest, it's lovely walking on the trails, but once in a while, don't mind the odd bit of road or tarmac. And this is where I'm going to leave the coastal path and find my way to the youth hostel. And it's just at the spot where I first came to Penzance, at the train station. YHA Penzance again. Let's hope they've held my booking. The ANZ turned my card down because of suspicious activity. Fingers crossed. So that was day 2, and I am here at the youth hostel in Penzance. The staff here are really excellent and kept the room for me until I managed to sort out the problem with the ANZ Bank. Yeah, it was a funny sort of day, you know. I got very little sleep last night with the wind and the rain, just perhaps anxious that the tent wasn't going to hold up. And of course it did. And I made a real schoolboy error setting the tent up. I missed one of the pegs and didn't attach the wet sheet. And I think that's probably why one part of the tent was howling around during the night. But hey, it wasn't a major problem, and the tent was really, really good, held up well. So, highlight of today, bumping into Monique from who used to work in Hawke's Bay. That was really funny, because I literally packed my tent up. It was just after 7 o'clock. I'd literally been going for about a minute and a half, literally. And then this lady appeared coming the other direction, all dressed up in wet weather gear because it was still raining. And she, from a distance, said, "Oh, you look ready for a long haul." And she actually looked far more impressive than I did. And then recognised the accent straight away as probably a Kiwi one. And we got talking, and you know, I said, "Well, I've been living in Hawke's Bay for so many years." And she said, "No way, that's where I've been living too." So she's just left Napier, and there we were in the middle of Cornwall on a really wet morning, talking about Hawke's Bay. So a funny sort of day. Felt a bit flat today, to be honest. I think it's just going to take me a little while to get into the swing of the trail, and yeah, I hope I get used to it pretty quickly. So Lizard to Penzance in 2 days. I'm okay with that. Yeah, and that was the end of day 2.